I'm Josephina is what they called me over there. And I was born in July 1946. And we came to the United States in January of 56.
And my name's Isolena, and I was born May of 1951. So I was 5 years old when we came over. We came over in 56.
What we had is, we had an aunt and uncle here that were the brother of my dad and the sister of my mom that were over here. And of course our grandparents were here a long time ago. They worked in the Kearney coal mine, so over there the economy wasn't that good. And since my uncle was here, he sent for us. He was our sponsor, and we all came over together for better life.
Right, yeah. I always think, oh my gosh, I don't know if I would have had the guts to take 3 kids to a country where I couldn't speak the language. I mean, you have to give them credit for doing that. I don't know
definitely.
I don't know if I could have done it. Well, we always try to make the tortellini. We used to do the tortellinis for the weddings and the
frappa.
The frappas or frappas and the little almond candies and stuff. We always did that for
well,
the
yeah,
weddings.
when Mom was alive, probably more. But even after Mom was dead, we'd always get together. Dad would make the filling for the tortellinis and the tortellacci, and then us 3 would go up there and help.
Because we always had to have those for holidays, either tortellini or tortellacci.
Yeah. And of course, when Mama was alive, we'd have the pasta fritta all the time, you know.
Mom was, she was into cooking. She never had a recipe. That's our problem.
Well, the biscottis.
You made,
and I tried to make those, but
no, she never had a recipe.
Yeah.
She just
even the pasta,
put it together.
Even the tortellinis. She tasted the filling. If she didn't like it, the way it tasted, she'd add a little bit of something to make it taste good.
I wish there were recipes. I'm sure even if there were, they wouldn't taste as good, but I wish there was at least a little bit of recipes. Mom and Dad went back in 1969, and that's when I graduated from high school. And I did not want to go back. I remember I thought, cool, Mom and Dad are leaving. They were going to go for a month. Mom says, no, if I'm going, you're going. So I went back with them in 69. And then while I was over there, my cousin from Illinois and her family happened to be over there. So, and she was about my age. She's a year older than I am. So then in 1970, just her and I went back. And it was so much fun.
I had not been back because I was married when Mom and Dad went back, because I was married in 67 and they went back in 69, so I did not go. So I went back in 2006, and I did go see the house that we were born in. I did get to go see it. I told my cousin, I says, you know, whatever we do, because I went with a tour, but I went the week before to see relatives before I went on the tour. So I says, I really want to go see the house that I was born in. It was boarded up. I felt bad. Could not go in and see it. But I can still remember. We used to talk to my aunt,
well,
my
now
dad's
that you
sister.
Went back, you have, haven't
yeah,
you?
now I have, but she died in 2007.
Yeah.
And I got to see her. Now that, you know, we've seen the cousins again, I've talked to them a little bit over there, but it's hard. You call and
it's hard to speak Italian.
Yeah, you know,
it's hard to do it.
But I think that we're going to go back. I mean, we're going to go back and see them, I think. We're trying to get them to come over, but they are afraid of flying. Ivana and her sisters, and they're our first cousins.
And they're probably our age, aren't they?
Ivana's a little bit old, is a little bit younger than me.
I'm surprised they're
I'm probably the oldest out of the bunch of the cousins over there. But we have one cousin, though, that he'd really like to come back, Bruno. But he's in a wheelchair. He'd love to come back if he could, but, you know, it'd be hard for him to come over in a wheelchair and that. But I don't know.
And someday I'm going. You just have to talk Larry into it, right?